Well, good morning. My name is Jeremy Duckworth, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Executive Director for the Central Alabama Redevelopment Alliance. We have here this morning our second cohort for the Western Micro Business Accelerator. And I got to tell you guys, I'm super excited this morning to be here with you guys. We got Mia in person right here. Mia, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
She's also part of the cohort, but she's here in person, and we're so excited she's here. And so this is going to be an awesome time to celebrate, because so many times micro business owners are always going to the next win, the next dollar, the next revenue stream. But let's take a moment this morning to celebrate, right? Let's breathe. Let's say congratulations. Let's do all those amazing things that you to say, hey, you know what? You made it. You made it this far. And honestly, we're going to be going to another part of the program the next semester with more classes, more workshops, more help, more hands-on help as well. But congratulations. So I'm going to read over the program to your right. We're super excited about sticking to the program to the letter, right? We're going to stick to it to the letter. And so we're super excited about that. And so as we go through the program, right? So for example, when Rich finishes, the next person will introduce themselves and they'll talk and deliver their part of the program. That'll make it flow a whole lot better for us. And so when Rich gets done, Emily will come up and speak at that point, right? When she gets done, then you'll have Frank Woodson speak. And then when Frank gets done, you'll have Marta and then Lisa, right? And so I'm going to read the program to you guys just quickly. Well, the welcome be by Jeremy Duckworth, which is me. Remarks from our educational partner, which will be Dr. Rich Houston. Then we'll have remarks from the business community, which is Miss Emily Benson. Remarks from Kara, Frank Woodson. Then the charge to accelerate will come from Marta Self. And then we'll have the awarding of certificates by Lisa McKinney. And so we're ready to get started. Rich, you can go ahead and kick us off, brother.
Hi, I'm Rich Houston. I'm director of the School of Accountancy at University of Alabama. And I'm here to represent the school. And I'm wondering if Lisa has scraped herself off the floor after passing out, seeing me wear a shirt with buttons, because she's not used to that, and she will make fun of me, I guarantee you. I would just like to say congratulations to everybody. And I don't work in the program. I kind of wish I did. And I know how valuable it is in so many different ways. And I know the partnership between University of Alabama, specifically School of Accountancy, and CARA is so important. Both sides benefit big time. You may, and I hope you don't underestimate the impact it has on Lisa, and I believe Troy spoke to you, and most importantly, the students on our side. And I hope we have the same impact on all of you. I just was talking to somebody else on the phone right before this call, and he had a speaker in his class yesterday who's chief financial officer of a fairly large company. And the way he described his view of business was marketing is number one. And Jeremy made me think of that when he said, before you move on to your next dollar and your next revenue stream, celebrate what you've accomplished. And what you've accomplished is everything you've learned that hopefully helps you run your business. He said marketing, of course, is number one, but the foundation is accounting and finance. And I hope you've learned that without knowing, I saw you study balance sheet without knowing what you have and what you owe, without knowing where your money comes from, where it goes. It's hard to run your business, hard to be sustainable. And so I hope these are skills you use to grow your business and be successful. That's about all the time I want to take. I just, again, want to say how proud I am of everybody on your side and also on our side. And I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Rich. I don't see Emily with us at the moment. So Frank, we're going to jump straight to you.
Well, good morning. My name is Frank Woodson, and I am the chairman of Central Alabama Redevelopment Alliance. And boy, what a privilege to be able to come alongside of our small business sector and micro businesses that are out there grinding it out every day. About 10 years ago, I had the privilege of serving on the Blueprint Birmingham Executive Steering Committee, determining how economic development was going to go in this city for the next 20 years within this Birmingham region. And we put a lot of focus on, a lot of work in that. You had CEOs from around this region putting in the work. And as we launched the BBA, Birmingham Business Alliance, we knew that in the first phase, we were going to focus on the larger businesses and the larger job sectors. But there was also always a desire to work in the small business sector. And that was one of the things that was kind of left out a little bit with the first stage of the Birmingham Business Alliance. But the blueprint was there. And so it was great to meet Jeremy, began to work with him and to work with Lisa and say, let's follow the blueprint. Let's build community-based capacity in order to be able to work with the small business sector, which is so vital in our underserved communities. And so we've been excited about the outcome of this program. So we say thank you for all of the partners who support small businesses in such an amazing way. We could not have done it without the Culver House School of Accountancy. Wow, what a great job. And it's been very meaningful. And our true stars are the people, the CEOs that have participated in the program. You all have shown that when given a hand up, not a handout, but just a hand up, that you rise to the occasion and you have accomplished an amazing amount of success. And we measure our success by your success. And so when we see businesses that are growing, businesses that are increasing their staffing, businesses that are expanding, and businesses that are reinvesting back into their businesses and therefore underserved communities, it is a home run. More than 100 of you have come, not looking for that handout, but a hand up. And many of you have used that hand up to thrive during a pandemic. This is unprecedented. While others are talking about surviving, you all have thrived. So hats off to you that have taken away time from your businesses and families to reinvest back into your businesses. Now, it's going to be years before we see the total impact of this. But what we can say right now is that you all are making a difference for a real change. So we say thank you, stay involved, get more of your business associates and partners involved, because the stronger the small business sector is, the stronger the community will be in our urban and rural underserved communities. So hats off, Jeremy Duckworth, we're proud of you. Thank you for your leadership, and we look forward to future success.
Thank you. Marta?
Hello, everybody, and congratulations. I am so thrilled that you finished this portion. But hold on, can y'all see my video?
Yes, ma'am, we can see you.
Yeah. Okay, I had trouble with the camera before, so I just wanted to make sure. Thank you so much for inviting me today. Congratulations to everybody. It's a milestone. So I think number one, we need to celebrate. I think this group is not shy to celebrate each other's success, but I want to join you in celebrating the success today. I also wanted to challenge you to not just use the skills that you learned. So I participated in a couple of sessions and they were fabulous. I mean, I have an MBA from a prestigious school, and this has nothing, you guys have nothing behind. You received the best training. So use your training. But more than that, what I want to challenge you today is use the resources you were taught. So, you know, those web links and, oh, there is this and there's that. Print it out, take a picture on your phone, leave it, put it on your favorite pictures. Use the resources. There are lots of resources that are there out for you. You don't need to know everything. Reach out, print those resources, take a picture on your phone. Like I'm saying, use the resources. I challenge you. I want to hear from you a year from now. And I want to get a story from one of you. And we're going to run it on our website. I want to run a story with one of you to say, because of you left, I had access to I learned about this resource. I took advantage, and here's what happened. So that's my challenge to you. One of you is going to come to Jeremy, and tell us how you used one of the resources that was made available to you because of this program and how it helped you. Okay. And we're going to run on the region's website. And also the other challenge that I want to give you is use each other. This program is such a rich opportunity to get to be on each other's team and help each other. You can hire services, you can learn about other opportunities, but when you do that in the community, it just gets stronger. Like Pastor Woodson was saying, a community is as strong as its small businesses. Small businesses are the engine of the community. There is no well-rounded community in the world that does not have a thriving small business scene. So you are it. Use each other's knowledge. It's not, you just don't have this 8:30 call, which is kind of brutal to be at 8:30. I see lots of you are in the car always. But you have many hours in the day. Get the phone, text one of your friends in this group, and use each other's knowledge, each other's ears, each other's experience. Okay. So that's it. Let's finish strong the year and get ready for the spring. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And now we're going to let Lisa share her screen. Yay.
Hey guys, can you see and hear me and everything okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I just really want to say two things, and then I want to just kind of present the certificates. Number one, one of the things I think is the most important about what we're doing is being genuine, right? And so what comes to mind today, to me, first of all, is to say that this last 6 months of my life have been the hardest 6 months of my 50 years of living. My father passed away, and I've been very sick. What I want to say for that is being involved in this program and working with Jeremy Duckworth and the rest of you has been something extremely meaningful to me. And it has brought me so much happiness and motivation. And Jeremy's well aware of, I've had many dark times and bad times, but what gets you through life are these relationships, and knowing that at the end of the day, you did something, you were part of something that made the world a tiny bit better, right? So, you know, the first thing I just want to say is this program has been so meaningful to me and has been literally maybe possibly the most significant thing I've ever been involved in 50 years of life. So that's a big deal, right? The second thing I wanted to say was, and Jeremy Duckworth knows that I say this all the time, there is so much more we can do. There is so much more I want to do. And Jeremy Duckworth and I have many, many conversations at all times of the day. And he will tell you that I will say, I am frustrated with, I wanted to do this and we didn't get to this and we didn't do this. And Jeremy Duckworth will always say to me, you need to recognize all the things that did happen and all the good things that happen. what I want you to know is I'm extremely motivated to do so much more. And I will continue to make a commitment to bring university resources into the Alabama small business community. I want to lead these people and bring these resources to do so much more for micro businesses. I have so many more things I want to do with you guys. So that's really the two things I just wanted to communicate: how much this program means to me and how grateful I am for it in my life. And it is amazing how much it has done for me, how much it has lifted my spirits, what a great friend Jeremy has been to me, just truly extraordinary friend to me. So grateful for that. And so I'm very hopeful for the future. I'm very motivated for the future, and I care very much about you. The good news is Rich Houston supports me in all of these things, which is why we're able to do so many things. So let me kind of get on with it. You will be receiving a hard copy certificate, but right now we'll just do the electronic business. I am surprised to realize it is December 1st. I don't know how you feel about that, but I had to look that up a few times because I didn't think that was accurate. But what you went through are things that no university student really enjoys going through, and that is talking about financial accounting, managerial accounting, and there's nothing more disgusting than taxes, right? The things that we did at 8:30 in the morning were things that most people want to turn the computer off or watch a cat video during. But what you did was you stayed engaged and you came along with the vision that this could make your business better. So you trusted in that. And accounting is hard. Accounting is yucky. Nobody gets excited about it except for me and Rich, and we're weird. You stuck with it, you engaged, and I can tell you that I've been teaching for over 25 years in different capacities. The workshops that I have had with you have been the most enjoyable experiences. I have had so many moments of pure joy when you have said something that I was like, oh my gosh, they totally get it. This is one of the first times in my life that I know somebody understands what I am saying and they can use it. So it's been so much fun for me. So thank you. So let's recognize the people that got on calls at 8:30 in the morning, were told that they would only be on there for an hour and were usually on for more than that, and had to deal with my terrible memes and jokes and smiled despite all of them. So first, one of my good friends, Pastor Charles Davis, as you know, he's with the Royal Divinity Food Distribution Center, but let's recognize his attendance. You all have very busy schedules, and all of you amazingly attended these workshops. So Charles Davis, and we'll go in alphabetical order. Pamela Dobbins, many of you know as the cookie lady, the tea cake lady. Pamela is a joy to know. She hangs out in Moundville. Pamela has been a very active member of our discussions, but Pamela Dobbins. Jennifer Duckworth, the ever suffering Jennifer Duckworth, married to the Jeremy Duckworth, most patient and wonderful woman in the world, I think. Jennifer Duckworth has participated and been very positive and engaging as well. Gregory Eubanks, many of you know from the Tuscaloosa community, has participated from the nonprofit and academic sector. Gregory Eubanks. Jackie Fazekas from the micro business community has been engaged for the last 2 years on our workshops. Alexia Herod, also in attendance. Thanks you, Alexia. Sharon Hill, another member of the business community. Angela Hollowell. Taylor Hudson, thank you for your attendance. Katanga Mance, also representing the business community. Stephanie McLynn has been involved quite a while with us in many endeavors. Thank you, Stephanie. Mia Miller, our in-person. Yay, Mia. I love that Mia came to the site. That's so great. I love that dedication. Jeremy, do you still have that queso in the back? Maybe you could give her one of those.
I have a few cases left, but I'm trying to save them for a Christmas party.
Not even one for Mia. Thank you, Mia, for being so dedicated. Regis Perry, thank you for attending as well. What a great name, Regis. Miracle Reese, I bet there's a story behind that name. Miracle Reese, thank you for attending as well. Nikavana Shannon, I hear all the time out of Jeremy Duckworth's mouth when we're talking about different things. That name seems to come out a lot when I'm working with him on different projects. Courtney Sheffield, another very successful entrepreneur that's from the very beginning has been involved in everything. Jeremy also brags on Courtney quite a bit. Aleia Shipman, many of you know as really tearing up the tech industry and really someone that we can all learn a lot from. Thank you, Aleia, for being part of this as well. Ariel Smith, constantly on the workshops and in the calls. Thank you, Ariel. Sharmene Smith, also involved in representing the community. Janiyah Sneed, thank you for attending all the workshops. Teresa Thomas. Tina Thornton. There's another one I hear out of Jeremy Duckworth's mouth all the time. Tina's doing this, Tina's doing that. Another Tina, Tina Tompkins. Thank you for being engaged in the calls. Darryl Varner. Darryl Varner has been engaged in all of the different workshops. Chris White, Jeremy's been talking to me about what a brilliant person he is and how much he knows about technology and the role that, how much he can give to the community. Thank you, Chris, for being part of our accounting workshops. I'm sure it's not your first choice. And Courtney Woods. Courtney Woods has been involved for a while with us in attendance as well. And not last but not least, another long-suffering person. I joke on Frank. I always mess with Frank. But Mrs. Woodson also very involved in the business community, very involved in the not-for-profit community. I'm sure all of you know all of the work the Woodsons have done. We're very grateful for them being part of it. But I appreciate all of you. When you have engaged in the calls, I have so enjoyed it. And again, I just want to kind of end it with, this has been truly one of the highlights of my career and of my life. Thank you for my growth over the last 2 years. Thank you to all of you being such a good friend. Thank you to Jeremy for being what I view as a member of my family now. What a great 2 years it's been. What a hard 2 years. But Jeremy has been a great complement to everything that I'm not able to do or not good at. And that, as Jeremy and I always talk about, is a God thing. And he's constantly putting me back on the track of, we're doing something together that is someone else's directing. You cannot control everything that is happening, and you got to stop being frustrated about everything. You need to keep moving forward on what you're doing and focus on our goals. So what I didn't expect was the friendship and support I got from the Duckworth family. So thank you for everything that you've given to me. I can't say how much I appreciate all that you've done for me. Kind of to wrap it up, I feel like I've been given more than I have put into it. And isn't that an amazing thing to say? You come into something saying, I'm going to try to help others. You're at the end of it, you look back and go, I got more than I put in. My life is so much better and so much more fulfilled when I came in trying to give. What a great thing. So we're at a very critical point in the juncture of what we're doing. I'm so hopeful and I'm so grateful. So thank you for everything. I appreciate all of you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Lisa, for your commitment. Thank you all for attending. We are going to end early, which is always a great thing to do, to respect people's times. So thank you all for being here. What an amazing end to the year. We're looking to have a get together. I'm getting a lot of pressure from my chairman to get you all together before we head into the next year. And so we're going to get together. A lot of the queso in the back we're going to utilize. And I might give Mia one of them. So we'll see. She might get two. We'll see. But we're going to get together before the year's out to have some kind of Christmas party or something like that, just to celebrate, right? Just to say thank you. And we're going to have not only our people that we serve, but also the donors that can come together and just say, hey, what a great year it's been. And so thank you all so much. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.